It gets distributed over the entire surface. Yes, because suppose this is a conductor and you put a positive charge over here, then what will happen is it has contain excess of free electrons, so they will ultimately get transferred to this point, and ultimately the potential energy of the system has to be minimum. So in a steady state we can say that there should be uniform distribution of charge so that there is no free movement of electrons. So for that the charge has to be uniformly distributed so that there is no component of electric field along the surface. So in a steady situation we can say that charge should be uniformly distributed so that there is no component, tangential component of electric field, and hence it should be distributed uniformly. So we can say that first is correct over here. Whereas in case of insulator, there are no free electrons, so it can stick at the same place. So second is correct over here. Next is a nylon or plastic comb gets electrified on combing dry air. A metal spoon does not get it. Both are correct as I explained earlier. So third is correct over here. Next is why a metal spoon, I have explained earlier, because it gets leaked. So second is correct. Next is when we bring a charged body in contact with earth, then so obviously the excess charge gets disappeared as to the earth, as there is a flow of charges from the earth. Suppose this is a body and it has got a positive charge and you connect it to the earth. So what will happen is electrons will flow from earth to the to this body, and they will continue flowing till there is no net excess charge on this. Because if there is charge, then certainly electrons can come up to the body. So if we assume the static situations where flow of charge has stopped, then there has to be no excess charge. Otherwise, there will be continuous flow of electrons, or from the metal to the surface or from earth to the metal, depending on the charges. So that's why. Next is question number. So as per question 112 is concerned, so all the excess charge we can say, because there are only excess charges which are transferred. The inner charges, the inner protons and electrons are not transferred during the process. Next, on earthing a charged body, momentary current flows. Obviously it's a momentary current, so first is correct over here. Next is the process of sharing charges with earth. It's called grounding or earthing. So third option will be correct over here. Next is earthing is the process. Question number 115. Earthing is the process of sharing charges with earth, and it also provides a safety measure for the electrical circuit. So both are correct over here. So third is correct. Next, for earthing in buildings, I think both are correct. So third option is correct.